increases the home crowd advantage is overwhelming in this series as the Rockets and Sonics come down to a Game 7, the winner to Phoenix for the Western Division Championship. Kemp with 5, Payton with 4. Gary Payton, who played down the road at Oregon State, has the first Seattle points.
Derek McKee is a designated double-team guy along with Ricky Pierce, and they're going to leave him a lot.
Olajuwon sets it up for Otis Thorpe. Thorpe leads all players in the playoffs with a 63% field goal percentage. On shots like that, it'll only go up.
Yeah, any other big man in this league do that, put it on the floor and go around and then still make the pass. Beautiful move by Ricky Pierce then.
Horry, another for Robert Horry. What a pick he was. 11th man selected in last year's draft.
If you really want to know why they're playing well, the Houston Rockets, it's because they're making 4 or 5 passes. See, what happened with Seattle is maybe 2 passes or 1 pass and a shot.
Nate McMillan, one of the top defensive guards in the league, with a steal to McKee. Well, that's what Seattle does best. They led the league in turnovers, led the league in steals. Pierce blocked by Olajuwon, his first today, his 28th of the series. No one has ever blocked 30 shots in NBA history in a playoff series. He needs 2 more. Turnover. Olajuwon reaching around with a steal, and Hakeem with all of his blocks. And to talk about that, you forget that he also had 150 steals this year to lead the club.
He's always in the top, 10 in steals every year since he's been in the league.
Hakeem, what a great player he is. Eddie Johnson off to Kemp. Oh, my! That was Jordan-esque. Beautiful play by Derek McKee. Loose ball, and McKee just fly-swatted it ahead to Pierce.
The reason for the success of the play, they double-teamed Kenny Smith. He didn't pass the ball before the double team got there.
Maxwell quiets the crowd as he nails a 3. That's the launching pad for the Rockets. Blocked on that occasion. Horry got a piece of Pierce. 3 on the clock, and the turnover. Olajuwon to Maxwell.
But Dick, that was a beautiful play because Nate McMillan had the steal, and what Maxwell did was tipped it right over him.
Seattle fighting against Houston's biggest lead. 11 as Pierce guns. He leads the Sonics with 14. Pierce clearing the way with 10. Perkins. Well done. First 4 points of the second half to Seattle. Maxwell answers for Houston. He has 11. Chance for Seattle to get within a half dozen. Payton in the first half brings the Sonics within 6.
Now, Seattle's going to have to make their move now. You got Otis Thorpe on the bench.
Pierce for 3. And suddenly it's a 4-point game. Kemp from outside. 53-51 Houston.
What they need to do now is get the ball inside to Olajuwon.
Well, that's where he was going to get it in there. They do. Oh, throws up a prayer and kisses it home. And here's a steal by Olajuwon to Herrera with Perkins to beat. Perkins does a good job, but there's Olajuwon. Omnipresent. Maxwell, but again it was Hakeem who got the ball, kept it alive.
See if the Rockets can reestablish themselves defensively where they make the Seattle Supersonics take more time off the clock and then shoot the ball going away.
Derek McKee. He has 6.
Good pass by Sam Perkins. Matter of fact, he told Derek to cut. He nodded to Derek to cut before he can make that pass to him.
Olajuwon fall away, 10-footer for 12. McMillan. Maxwell got a hand on it. McMillan saves. Eddie Johnson to tie. At 62. The first time it's been even since the opening tip-off. Vernon Maxwell, remember, had to Summit in the last game. Fired up a quickie. It's Olajuwon here, right in the bottom of the well. Winston Garland turns down the 17-footer, and then he has it rejected. McMillan. That'll be goaltending on Olajuwon. A 7-point advantage, the largest enjoyed by the Sonics. Garland left alone, can't hit, but Olajuwon puts it back.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
18 for him. Olajuwon. Smith for three. A big three to make it 79-77. Pierce to McKee, and there's Olajuwon's record 30th block, but Seattle gets the two anyway. 30 blocks in this series by Olajuwon.
It was good execution of their play. That's what got him that basket. Even though Olajuwon blocked it, it was still good execution.
Olajuwon, an assist to Robert Horry, who has a dozen.
This is the matchup that they've really been wearing them out with. That's Perkins against Herrera. See if they get the ball back to Perkins.
And Sam Cooley drops it in. 21 for him. Pierce inside. Rebound Maxwell.
So you can't drive into him.
To Thorpe on the run, and Otis Thorpe ties it at 89. Two teams that started way back in the fall of last year in Japan, a two-game series, tied with 2:19 to go. And Derek McKee, Casper the Ghost, has given Seattle a basket advantage with his 8th point.
Well, look for them to try to go into Hakeem again. I think they got to look to try to go into him quicker than like 5 seconds like they have been.
With 7 seconds, he drops it, nothing but net.
Well, see, the last time, Dick, he's been taking a double team and passing out of it. This time he said, I'm not going to pass it. I'm going to make sure I shoot this one.
2 seconds. They got to hurry now. 1. The counts it goes, and Horry with just a hair left on that 24 seconds. Able to get his 18th point of the rookie from Alabama. Gives the Rockets a 2-point lead with 32+ seconds to go.
Now they've been running Ricky Pierce on Maxwell, so they're coming right back with it posted.
They're posting up Pierce.
Pierce over Maxwell. Oh, hits a tough 10-footer to tie it at 93. There it is. Maxwell to Smith. Overtime. Kenny Smith off the rim at the buzzer.
Yeah, they're happy about this overtime game. That's probably wearing them out more, so Phoenix is
McKee, maybe his best shot of the game to open the overtime. Into Olajuwon. Pass Otis Thorpe. Thorpe just waits around, and Hakeem finds him enough to make those sure shots. 6 on the shot clock. Kemp. Olajuwon. Sean Kemp with 16 and a 4-point Sonic lead.
Can they get the ball into Perkins? 7 on the shot clock.
He's got it. What a shot by Perkins. It'll take a 3-pointer to tie it with 27 seconds to go. Olajuwon singled up on Perkins.
good play.
So with 15 seconds to go.
See,
a 1-point game.
That's good basketball. That's smart basketball.
Into Olajuwon. There he goes down in the hole. The double team. Maxwell. Rebound Seattle. With less than a second to go. Sean Kemp gets the melon. And that should do it.
Now, and Carl is saying, make the free throw.
Yes, he's saying put it down because they all asked him, what do you want us to do or Kemp to do?
He made it. So the timeout called by Houston, and they'll have less than a second to try to get a 3 launch.
Uh-oh, he got Olajuwon open.
Olajuwon takes it. Seattle goes to Phoenix.